So, George, we are back. I've just got you the new nickname. It is the Undertaker George Hillyard.
Yeah, the Undertaker. I'm taking that. Yeah,
Could actually be your new nickname one day.
it could be. Could be. We'll see how it goes on the next fight.
I feel like we've seen the hit hard for so long. Maybe put the hit hard, retired, and do a new start.
Undertaker's coming in. He's coming in to take over.
Yeah. So, in terms of boxing right now, we know a lot of lunatic boxing matches are going on right now, and one of them is Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. He's 60 years old.
Forget his age. Forget everything like that. It's just personally, I think it kills the sport. I know it brings a different platform to the sport, but it's killing the sport. All this, you know what I mean? And it's only making them rich. I mean, it's making it like, and look, I'm not knocking them for that, but we get real fights. You know what I mean? Competitive fights. Even Mike Tyson now should walk through him. I mean, absolutely. Even at 60 years of age, he's still an handful.
The only concern I have is I was wrong when it came to the Roy Jones fight. My brothers were telling me, yeah, look, Mike is going to, breeze through, which he did. My concern is always, Evander Holyfield fought Vitor Belfort. We saw what happened. The punch resistance was gone.
But what you got to understand is, Mike Tyson hasn't took no punishment in his career. Evander Holyfield has took punishment.
No, but if you look at the end of his career, no? Like the Kevin McBride, the Danny Williams.
Yeah, but that is just because a youngster catching up with an old age, it comes into it there. But Mike Tyson hasn't been in any serious wars, where Evander Holyfield has been in some absolutely stormers. You know what I mean? Riddick Bowe. You know what I mean? Like you think the punishment he took off Riddick Bowe in them fights. Down the line, it takes its toll on his body, and it catches up. It'll catch up with everyone. But that's when you got to be sensible. And go, time to put my slippers on now, and crack on and start enjoying some family life.
Yeah. When you're done with bare knuckle boxing, I've always asked you this. I'm going to ask you again, and I want to see you do this as well. I want to see you in an exhibition fight.
I'll be, even if they've offered me an exhibition fight now, I'll do it.
Would you fight a YouTuber?
Totally.
Me and you? But the rule is you can't hit me.
I've got my fairy dust. The old fairy dust cleaning what I clean me out, so I can whack you with that. I mean, maybe that'd be sellable.
Maybe we might have to do like a roll on the mat. Like something like wrestling or something. That's my only shot. But boxing, I've got no chance.
I'll get you in an headlock. Don't worry.
We'll see about that. Okay, George. Your sponsorship have always got behind you as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak about that in a minute. But in terms of the other fight as well, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, the fight that made everyone off their feet. Ryan Garcia came in £3 overweight, paid 1.5 million in fine.
Let me tell you something. That man played the best villain and the best hero all in one film. You know what I mean? It's like he played his own movie. He done the. Personally, he did fantastic, and like the way he sold himself in that was you can't knock the man. Absolutely played the part.
So I was looking on the Pro Box side of things, like Pro Box TV, Chris Algieri, Paulie Malignaggi, Tim Bradley, and also I believe it was Teddy Atlas there as well. Ryan Garcia coming in overweight, so he was already pumped up. He was already looking like a middleweight, where Devin Haney was so drained. Do you think that played the biggest factor?
Of course it did. Of course it did. It played the massive part in it. And I mean, and him playing like he was mentally losing the plot, and I mean, he played the system. Where normally the boxer gets played, he played everyone, played the public, played the judge, he played everyone. I mean, and got to salute him for it. He played it.
He's done really well.
God, really well. You know what I mean? And he got no. Listen, I salute the man. I mean, done what he had to do.
The purses. Do you know about it, or should I tell you about it?
The,
The purse.
I think altogether, did he walk away with just over 100 mil?
No.
Apparently, all sponsorships, TV. He apparently walked away with.
It was around 40 to 50.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was over the 100 mil though.
Maybe the full fight together, but not the purses. No.
No, sorry, I ain't meaning just his purse. I meant the whole package of the whole show, what he generated.
In terms of what the whole show generated, I think it was probably under 100 mil. It'll be under 100 because I think pay-per-view was probably around 60, 65 dollars. But then of course the Zone has its own subscription where you can purchase the yearly, like myself, how I do it, $99.99 per year, which goes in at a bargain because you can watch boxing, MMA, and all these other combat sports and races. But the purses were great. Devin Haney still got paid, but of course he was the B side. Do you think Ryan Garcia should have been the A side from the start?
No, but and personally, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, who cares? I mean, they both got paid. That's the main thing, and they both put a great show on. I mean, and it was as I said, he played the best villain and the best hero all in one sitting.
In terms of fighting as well abroad, that's something you've done before. You've had training camps abroad as well. In terms of American boxing and British boxing, what's the key difference you'd say? Like the top 3 differences, good and bad.
UK is about fitness. Americans are about technical, right? And but obviously they do their fitness side as well. But where we we don't break things down. Where Americans break it down and teach you how to do certain things. Like you could throw a jab, and if you get it right the first time, in the UK they were like, that's enough now, we're moving to the next one. But in America, like, no, keep practicing that. Spend an hour just on the jab. Where UK, it ain't broken down like that. So that's the different structure where America and England are completely different. Mainly like Eastern European side as well. We're very different to the Americans, where they break everything down and build you up. You know what I mean?
What's the wildest thing you've ever seen in like a boxing dressers room?
Oh,
Some people are gonna get baited out.
I don't think I can talk about this.
Don't say names. Just tell me an incident.
If I say it, then everyone's gonna know exactly who it is.
Could be anything. Something funny as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? Can we come back to that one?
You know what? I'll come back to that one for May the 4th. May the 4th, yeah. But in terms of fighting as well, right? Boxing is something that you sort of start off with. In terms of your amateur boxing career and your pro boxing career, what were would you say there's been like huge changes from the moment you've first started till now in terms of the judging system and things like that? Because that's still a massive issue.
The judging system has not changed one bit. It's there's got to be a change in boxing's about hitting and not getting hit. That simple. Yeah, I'm not going on just about my last fight, right? But boxing's about hitting and not getting hit. So, and it's not just about throwing punches, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, but he's thrown 100 punches, yeah, but he only landed one shot. So how does he win the round? Do you know what I mean? So the system has got to change somewhere down the line. I mean,
do you think the judges and the referees, when they make a very controversial decision, for example, the whole Devin Haney-Ryan Garcia fight, some of the judges actually had Devin Haney winning.
Yeah, well, that's beyond me. I ain't got an excuse for them. Like, but someone must have been getting a nice backhander there.
And the same thing actually happened on the undercard when Arnold Barboza, he beat Sean McComb.
What? I actually never watched that.
So Sean McComb, he actually, in my opinion, he won at least 8 rounds after 10 rounds. He dominated him. Arnold Barboza won the fight. You should actually watch it. Arnold Barboza, in my opinion, did not win a single round properly because he was outlanded. It reminded me of the Billy Joe Saunders and David Lemieux. I'm sure you've seen that. And they gave it away to Arnold Barboza. I think it was like 97 for 92.
Wow. So then it proves you there's got to be a change somewhere down the line in to make this sport better than what it is. Because the only thing that's letting down this fantastic sport is some of the judges. And I know we all score things different, but some judges score things like 10 rounds to 1 when it was nowhere near that. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just got to look at some of the score. Like, prime example, that judge should be looked at by the board and go, you can't work for us no more.
I was thinking, I don't remember exactly who it was. It might have been me actually. I might take the credit. And this is what I think. Tell me what you think as well. I think a lot of these judges and referees, when they make these controversial scorecards, not only they should be investigated, but they should also have to attend an interview, like a post conference, how managers and promoters do as well.
I'll tell you what they should start doing. Prime example, straight after the fight, they should be interviewed and asked, why did they? You know what I mean? What's there's nothing wrong with that, and they should do that with just like football. The referee should be interviewed straight away, like, why have you did that decision? Do you know what I mean? Boxing, why have you did that decision? You know what I mean? What made you? You've got to be an explanation, especially when you're getting paid for it.